Cheerio, mates. Welcome in. This is Casey at the Guardian Oracle 33. I am a psychic medium and intuitive. I am a starseed and a galactic warrior. I channel the highest conscious realms for the highest good of all. What's up? Welcome in. I am learning on this journey alongside the rest of you guys. What's up, Jace? Dang, I love pomegranate so much. I sent my daughter to go get me pomegranate juice the other day at the store. She comes back with the pomegranate one, but it's the tea. And I was like, oh, I didn't much care for that one. No, not really. So she finally brought me the right one. And I love it. And every time I take a drink, I'm like, is this a sign? Is it a sign for my higher self? I love you. Okay. Tonight, we're going to see who we are connected with as starseeds, what's going on in the energy, and we're just going to get some intuitive channeled messages. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me here. I love having you guys. I like being able to get into this energy. I really enjoy it. Be on the lookout for personal reads from me in your emails. Check your spam folder. Thank you guys for your patience as I catch up. I appreciate it. What is up? I made changes to the personal read, so if you guys can check out the description box. I also put it out as a post. Probably should do a short or video, Jason was saying, but I had to switch some stuff up. I got to make them a little bit shorter of reads so I can be able to do more. I only have so many hours in a day. Thank you. Cool background. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like it. I need to move it down a little bit. Wee Woo. Wee Woo has a new alias. TA, what up? Mariah. The whole family's in here. All right, guys, are we ready to see what comes out? What's your skincare routine so we can do the opposite? I think you're already doing the opposite of whatever I'm doing with a comment like that. All right. Dude, I like those freaking jalapeno. Them jalapeno corn dogs. Those are my favorite. All right, let's see what we're getting into here. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest bright light, I call on you for clarity and guidance. I call on my star family. Archangel Michael, I ask that you guard the gates as I channel these messages. I call on my higher self, the ancient wise one within. My intention is to connect with the collective consciousness for the highest good of all. To bring forth these messages for those that may need it, this specific juncture in their journey and in their travels. We pray that these messages would find you well. Here we go. We pray that they would find you well. All right. How are we going to break into this? Help me out here. I get so excited. I'm so excited. Do you guys like being able to see the cards? Do you like it when it's on the backdrop? What do you guys like? What do you want? Talk to me, Goose. Interdimensionally. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. And now you're mine. Let's get a look at some energy. This new Mystic Martian Oracle is amazing. I love it. I just got it. Abundance comes out again. It was on the bottom of the deck. I heard, bitch, I said what I said. The Queen of Cups. Lo and fucking behold, there's the old goat herself. Wow. All right. I came in like a wrecking ball. All you ever did was break me. What's with all the noise? By the way, I'm a channeled reader, intuitive reader. I'm an oracle. I'm a fucking oracle. I'm the oracle. I am the I am that I am. Come on. I've got wings. Would you fly with me? Come fly with me. Let's fly away to a new place. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Oh, fucking Cotton Eye Joe. Cotton Eye Joe. Do you think he just had cotton in his eyes? That's not even funny. All right, let's check out your energy. Let's get I heard a manscape. Let's not get a manscape. Let's get a landscape. Let's get a bird's eye view. Think we've had enough of those for one day? Got an eye here. You've got an eye here. Here's an eye. There's an eye. Everywhere's an eye. What is in that third eye? Why, we're speaking of the I am. What up, Pluto? Love you, dude. Oh, even better. I would like to see some future readings. Fuck yeah. Welcome in. Let's tap into the future. To the future. They're taking me to that movie. It's Player One. Remember when they're having the dance off? Remember Player One, and it's like they go into this virtual reality. Everybody wears the headgear so they can actually go. Howdy, howdy, Brian C. What's up? I love you. You too. Toodaloo. Howdy, done, dear, done. Let's see ya. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot. We're all waiting to get in. Wait your turn. Settle down. Everybody wants to come through. This is a channel. Everybody sit down. We are Martians. Okay, everybody is sitting down. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. It looks like they're sitting down already. Thank you. Thank you for sitting down. May we please channel through you now. I'm trying so hard. The Galactic Federation. Take it on the split with the flower of life, shall we? I don't know why it looks like he knocked her in the head and he's walking away. It made me giggle. Did she fucking giggle? I giggled a little. What'd you fucking hit her with? A tree trunk? You've got to be shitting me. She's probably just down there not floating. What part of the tree did you hit her with? Well, the one right there. It's a map. You took my tree. Hulk smash. Hulk smash. Meanwhile, back at camp. So sorry. I'm having a moment with me guides. I am sitting down. What part about I'm sitting down don't you get? I'm like Will Smith in Men in Black when he just go over and gets the fucking table and fucking that's me. Meanwhile, back at camp, somebody's made their self at home. Turns out she can swim. What the fuck happened to you? How long have you been down here? Goliath? The old tree trunk itself? They faked my death. We're not doing this shit again. Huh. The EAC, I'm down in the East Australian current. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea, into the sea, in and around. Look, it's got fish-like scales. The Alpha Centaurians again. And the water element. Okay, I'm going to get out of these cards. What's going on here? I'm asking about who are we connecting with? I swear I just heard my voice change. I got a little freaked out. Is that? Is that my voice? What's going on here? What's up, guys? I just work here and it's not my first day. It's been a few. Who are we working with here for my star seeds? I got 22, the Galactic Federation. I fabricated once. Can you build a boat, fucker? Yeah, I had a ship once. Shipwreck. Midlife crisis. No, would you like to board my ship? Do I have to sit down like you guys? Beg my pardon, Galactic Federation, but it definitely looks like some of those guys have a stick up their arse. I'm in so much trouble. Oh my gosh, look what's under here. The Pleiadians. Let's go. What happened back there? I don't know. I feel like they did. I just time warped. I know you guys seen my body sitting here. I just got sucked on the ship and back down again. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Wow. I'm gonna go back and watch nothing happen, but in my mind, I'm just telling you right now. Like, you want to, who's gonna sit? Who's got to fucking step up there? You want to probe? You want to probe around? Do you want to get smoked? You want to get smitten? Look, beam me up. Fuck it. We're beaming you down. Let's go. Nothing like waiting on a woman. Pleiadian again. Oh, because it's the same. And again. Unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. Okay, thank you. Sorry, it's just my Pleiadians coming through. 33 as I say this. 3311. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. All right. Who else are we working with here? Why all the fucking laughter? I don't know. I'm trying to get there. If you could just stop sucking me in and out of my body in plain sight, but nobody's fucking seen. I do not know what is so funny. I've got the wee little giggles. So sorry. And I haven't even been drinking. I looked down and I heard somebody say, what, maybe, no, having pomegranate juice, heavy on the palm. Got God smacked. Oh, the shadow self, yikes. That's who we're working with here. It's me, remember. Oh my gosh. That'd be so cool if we could get 33 likes. Crazy chick alert, you better know it. Okay, here we go. The shadow self, I'm looking at it and I'm like, come a little closer. Oh, he is close. He's all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Hello, William. Come in, William. Is that you, Wanker? Yes, that's me. Cletus. Cletus is here. William. All right. Quit fucking around. Let's go. Got shit to do. Make me beam you up again. My son's got this little, you know those little air toys they have? It's like it's got this little guy and he's in a ship. And you turn it on and you put your hand and it hovers. My daughter found it under the bed today. Then we've got an alien squeak toy. And every time I walk in the room, I see one of these guys just like this laying on the side, and I'm like, okay, what do you want me to see? So I hold it up to Jujubee. She's 1.5, my daughter, and my daughter Cooper, she's 3. I said, Ellison, what is this? Jujubee, what is this? And she goes, Cooper goes over the top of her. She goes, Mom, that's an angel. And I was like, whoa. I thought that was so cool. By the way, this is Obi-Wan and this is Kenobi. Obi-Wan and Kenobi here. Tonight we're talking about the starseeds. Let's go. We've got 22, the Galactic Federation. Number 22. This is a new deck of cards. These are pretty awesome. A stick in the ass? Are you shitting me? So sorry. Guys, you guys just be palling around, huh? It's like some of you be hanging out with the most. I see there's Lyrans here. There's like, it's the whole one from every, it's the whole shebang. Mind who you're speaking to. Don't speak unless spoken. Unleash your artistic expression and innovation. Infuse life with beauty and imagination. That's what we bring here, the beauty and the imagination. Nobody wants to watch an old sour-up puss, would ya? No. I like the Queen of Cups in this one. I like the Queen of Cups. I heard in this trilogy, the Pleiadian. Alright. 22. Ascended Master number 22. I just used this deck for a personal read, and it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Dosha seketaraya shotaraya shakete de deoi seketaraya sheketero doduro popaya sakete. Okay, the Galactic Federation. Let's go. The Galactic Federation of Light was founded over 4.5 million years ago to prevent interdimensional dark forces totally dominating our Milky Way galaxy. They are benevolent beings of many star systems that travel to many galaxies, in some cases, multiverses. Their mission involves peacefully carrying out cosmic existence to all willing beings facing faded and unfaded cosmic phenomena. The Galactic Federation intercedes with Earth's councils, solar councils, and with the Great White Brotherhood of Ascended Masters. They are generally based in the Sirius star system and travel throughout this galaxy, universe, and occasionally beyond. They have over 200,000 Confederation members from countless planets. They have enormous fleets of starships at their disposal with highly sophisticated, sentient, interdimensional technology. The ships are self-contained worlds. I fucking knew that shit. I knew that shit. So sorry. I knew that. Wow. The motherships are self-contained worlds. Their ships can dematerialize, or cloak if need be. Oh my gosh. They have been visiting Earth for millions of years with strong, ancient connections to the Terra human species. The Galactic Federations are participants with the ongoing consciousness paradigm shifts of cosmos that affect all galaxies of the universe. For coherent developmental reasons, they follow non-interference laws. By distant or cloaked monitoring, only when threatened with potential threats or dangers that will destroy an entire planet can they interject. The Federation has, oh my gosh, had to interject on Earth's cosmic development a few times already. A few times. Collaboration, cooperation, alliances, meetings. Dude, the meetings. There's the meetings again. Teamwork, travel, monitoring, community, I can't say that. Symbiotic group dynamics. So we're definitely working with a group here, huh? The Masters. The Masters. I don't know why I channel this message. It's like I got a fucking, you know, like as if I had a beard. I don't know. Maybe somebody's doing that. Listening. I don't know. The Pleiadians. Then I'm going to tie this together. Then we're going to channel this. Let's get some... I just seen Octurians. Dude, they got a Men in Black card in here. That would be so cool if that came out. I really wonder what that card's about. How hard is it to find 16? They're right next to the Reptilians, the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians, eh? Alright, this is the Mystic Martian Oracle right here. This is an amazing deck of cards. I just got it yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. And it's the second time using it. So I hope you guys like it. Please leave some feedback, you know, how you feel about it. I'm on here to be educational and to learn myself. So this might not be for everybody, but for those that are guided to or, you know, are in alignment with that frequency, the message is for you. Before this, I was channeling the, in a read, the Mantis. The Mantis. And you know what? That was a very interesting, maybe that's just coming through, because I'm seeing the Mantis stick out on this card above all of them. So maybe that's just prominent here. And they're actually said to be very kind, benevolent species that harness a lot more of the feminine nature. My nose keeps like going off. So here we go. The Galactic Federation. Pleiadians. The Pleiadians come from the dazzling Seven Sisters star cluster located in the eye of the Taurus Bull constellation, 444 light years away, making it one of the nearer star clusters to Earth. The Pleiadians predominantly reside on planet Era, which is similar to Earth. Pleiadians are descendants, genotypes, what the hell, I say that all the time, genotype 33, genotypes from ancient Lyrans. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Pleiadians are humanoid, and like many of planet beings, are distant cousins to Terra Earthlings. They are 80 light years beyond humans. They thrive in an advanced, prosperous, and extremely healthy lifestyle where all are comfortably cared for. Representational forms of money exchange are not part of their civilizations. They choose not to have massive, overcrowded cities and instead opt for smaller communities evenly distributed that participate in the natural ecology care of their homeland environment. Eons ago, the Pleiadians nearly destroyed their civilizations due to ego conditioning prior to their fifth dimension transition. The Octurians were their immediate mentors in overcoming their ascension obstacles. They typically stand 6 to 8 feet tall, and they are very similar in appearance to humans. They have Nordic-like fair features and are usually light brunettes to blondes with green to blue eyes coloring. Besides height, one noticeable difference in their ears, which tend to be lower and slightly pointed. Due to their sophisticated society, values, and structures, all Pleiadians look extremely healthy by generalized comparisons to humans and do not suffer the sickness we do. They typically live to around 700 Earth years, though they do not age like we do. Ancient Navajo, Cherokee, Lakota, Dakota, and Aboriginal Australians have legends of the Pleiadian people teaching them. Wow. You guys have no idea how much I love this right now. With being Blackfoot and Cherokee, this is just so cool. I get the language, you know. This is so interesting. Pleiadians are fun, loving, spirited beings with much love in their hearts. The meaning of this card: fun, unconditional love, bonding, bridging, excitement, laughter, enthusiasm, enjoyment, contentment, charming, satisfaction, sincerity, and play. I know I'm from Avalon. Pleiadians. The Pleiadians in the Galactic Federation. That's so awesome. Okay, and then we've got the shadow self here. And I think the shadow self is where it's really going to pull it through here. What do you guys think about this so far? Do you like it? Laverne! What's up? Alicia, I love you. Hi, Wade. All right, here we go. So we've got the Pleiadians, our creativity, this loving nature. So it's tying in the physical, right? Attributes, this starseed, this planetarial movement within, right? Because the ships being other worlds. And I always said, everything within our body, our organs and all of that, I believe that they are portals, right? And I do believe that they are other planets. They represent things within us. I don't know. They're tied together in some way. I know this. I've dreamt about this. It's like, this whole read is like awakening to me so many of questions that I've been having. What's up, Ryan? What up, guys? Okay, here we go. So the shadow self playing a role in this too, as far as who you're connecting with. So I guess we all always kind of asking, you know, who's the man behind the curtain? You know, the other one. What would we call it? 50 and 20 in here. You guys should hit that like button for your girl. You should hit that like button. Thank you. 50 in here. Woohoo! 36 shadow self. Let's see what we got here. My beautiful star seeds. This deck is so awesome. I'm so excited that I was guided to pick it out because I like this information. What's up, Celeste? What's up, beautiful souls? Okay, shadow self, denial, projecting, and shame. Our shadow self is a psychological and spiritual perspective regarding the aspect of ourselves that we often either deny, sometimes cannot see, and conceal from public. Every human being and higher being has a shadow self. The problem arises when denial or refusal to see the shadow self take hold, as this causes spiritual fragmentation in the psyche and blocks enlightenment and holistic integration. Shadow selves not acknowledged take on an unaware to semi-aware autopilot type of spirit life of their own, usually resulting in projecting when triggered. This is where dark entities subconsciously reside and where acrons can steer and manipulate if a person is not conscious. All dark entities are merely abandoned aspects of life. Abandoned aspects of life. The shadow self typically emerges during early childhood and progressively manifests if not integrated. The shadow self contains anything that we are taught and judged as small child to see as inappropriate, wrong, shameful, or bad, or we punish or reject for, etc. What we reject in ourselves is rejected back onto us. These conditions may have been passed on to us through our families, our schools, our communities, our cultures, etc. The denial of these aspects we do not like or accept in ourselves forces those archetypal aspects of self to be repressed. It wanders not fully conscious to the self, projecting and overreacting onto others, definitely what they deny in themselves. A basic example of this could be if you angrily overreact towards another who is insincerely sad, is highly probable you have denied and repressed your own sadness. Facing and owning our shadow self aspects can be challenging, even painful, so initially, and require self-awareness, humility, and accountability, while also forgiving ourselves. Shadow work is true test of self-love. Ooh, that's deep. True core healing always contains huge elements of shadow work. So when this card comes up, denial, repressed, fragmented, triggers, shame, self-loathing, projecting, childhood wound, overreacting, dark night of the soul, and addictions. Okay. We've got abundance here at the center of this. So we know that this shadow self is triggered. I've got my finger on the trigger. Let's get some channeled messages out here. The shadow self. What are we looking at here in the shadow self? Holy Spirit, holy angels. My daughter says, that it's not an alien, that's an ET. Or that's not an ET, that's an alien. I was like, what? That's not an ET, that's an alien. That's not an alien, that's an angel, Mom. Look to the future. Revisit the path you took to find inspiration again, the shadow self. See, the shadow self is what's driving this forward. It's some sort of stagnation or procrastination here in some aspect. An overwhelming denial in some area here. Fulfilling melody. I have had the hardest time speaking today. Integrate your experiences to find yourself, your authentic self. Sweet romance, the abundance here. The mystical book. Let yourself observe with no judgment to see clearly. Thoughtful in action. Thoughtful in action here, using your creativity. Okay, can we just talk about how very important it is at this time for meditation to be, meditation is key here, to go within the Merkaba, going within the Merkaba. Channeled messages here. How do you get to this loving state, this creativity? It's like somebody has an overwhelming amount of, dark night of the soul, immense amount of pain that somebody has gone through. That's most of the time how a lot of us are triggered. I'm not just going to say we're all one truly. Not understanding the hurts and pains of this earth, like why is that so painful, or, my whole life, because it's talking about the shadow aspect here with, you're working with the shadow aspect of yourself. You're pulling back these fragmented pieces. It feels like you have a higher council of light that's helping you to do this. Some of you are astro traveling. I want to say out-of-body experiences are prominent here. 4523. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Welcome in. My name is Casey. I'm a psychic, medium, and intuitive. I channel messages from the higher conscious realms. Unleash your artistic and creativity. It's like, I want to say there is a big fragmented aspect of yourself that you've been trying to pull back. It almost feels so heavy. It's like, I don't even know if this is like a sum or a swelling. I just feel like a heart swelling is what I'm hearing. When you have so much shit in your life, you're just so... Emotions are a mother trucker. I'm a Cancer, like 4 times Pisces in my chart. I get the Queen of Cups energy, being in that. But in that, it's like most of the time you're over loving. That means, there's a part of you that you don't love. I would say a lot of us are on that self journey. When we do care about ourselves, we realize it's a frequency and a magnetization type thing here. Especially for those of you that have broke down, you're like, I know there's something out there greater than myself. And I know that these dreams or whatever these feelings are, this happens after a massive heartbreak of some sort, or loss, or feeling like you're not at home. When you really have to seek within, that's when we start to have the dark night of the soul. This sudden realization, this energy's here. Did we come back to look at this again? It's like, what are we looking at again, She's holding a glass and she's looking into it. She could be scrying, she could be drinking. Working with the shadow self. Chosen one. You're meant to be on stage speaking. A very blissful time is near. Activation, light codes, downloads. Finding peace and hope. I watch your every move. I want to say, too, with the watchers here, a lot of you, feel like you have that gang stalking. In the beginning of the Dark Night of the Soul, it does feel like the gang stalking. You're like, how can I go everywhere and feel like I always feel like somebody's watching me. And it's like, what the hell is this? You realize it's like your electromagnetic field's being interfered with. That's part of the fear, right? That's what keeps the illusion. If it was too comfortable and you could just come up and find it, that's the part, is breaking through the shadow self. There's fears there. There's things that we don't know, that we don't understand. Good soul awakening to everything. Deep thinker tied to the Akashic gifts. Overdose comes out again. Jesus Christ loves you. Many people see you as their hope in humanity, light, and love. Evil trying to stop the light. There's no going back. Okay. We're all one truly. Secret communications here. Secret communications. I just seen bad news bears. Okay. Tell me about the secret communications here. Your message from the Galactic Federation on this soul's journey. Haha! Dream interpretation. Whoa, dream waver. I can't wait to get you through the night. Some of you, I'm going to say, I said astral traveling, but it's like, this is like in a deep meditation state that you're getting to this point. For those starseeds that are, my heater just overrided when I picked up this card. It kicked off. Higher self. It's like, this is very interesting. So you're definitely on ships. You're definitely doing these other things. Working with Galactic Federation. I heard indigo. 931. It says 931. Integrating your experiences. What do you want them to know? Dream interpretations. Decode your dreams. Symbols to uncover messages from your subconscious. The shadow side. What's the shadow self? What's the shadow self's guidance here? What's the shadow self's guidance here? Feels like you're up against some odds. You know, this is a internal battle that you're going through with at this time. Self-identity. Damn, the shadow self is going through this self-identity process through, I'm hearing molecular cell regeneration, some sort of upgrading. See, it's like decoding these fragmented aspects, you know, with the shadow self here and this full connectivity that's coming back through. So what your star family that is helping you with right now at this time. This is through the subconscious. So this is, I'm telling you, this is going to be, yes, through life's experiences, but the way to this truly is through the meditative state. Standing in the light. Ugh. Dream interpretations. What are you trying to show me here? 933. 933. The messages for the highest good. Messages for the highest good. Pleiadian Council of Light. Archangel Michael. Archangel Azrael. Archangel Uriel. Goal setting. Okay, so trying to help you reach some sort of goal. There's abundance here, talking about a cosmic flow, whether this is through your wisdom. They're wanting to use you in a way to seed wisdom and information, whether this is writing a book, whether this is learning how to interpret dreams or go within your own dreams. You're unlocking some sort of consciousness, neural pathways. It's like setting this force field of electricity all around your body, the physical body and the electromagnetic field around it, to where you're connecting with the electromagnetic field. You're getting out of your electromagnetic field, right? When you go within the mind, the third eye is what's travel. You're detaching from the electromagnetic field around you, and you're traveling to another space and time. Another space and time. You know, this is, they're saying this is happening physically, both physically and interdimensionally. This card says vanishing steps. Hell yeah, yo ass been abducted. You're like one of the hardest. You're an op. You're one of the biggest oppositions for this council. It's like, God dang. keep your ass at home. And it's like maybe you're not even conscious, or, you know, you're not allowed to be remembering. I think you're bypassing some things and getting to other gateways, okay? Whether this is interdimensionally or actually traveling through space and time, right? They said Pleiadians are up to 700 years old, okay? So shape-shifting through the Mercuba, that's what the shadow self's about here. You know, it's almost like the grounding aspect, I want to say, is what I'm hearing. The grounding aspect that keeps us tethered and tied, you know. For some reasons, it's good purposes because, you know, somebody has they like to travel too far through portals or through the body, you know, where they don't come back. They have an obsession with time traveling at this point. You know, leaving portals open. Make sure that you're not leaving portals open. For those of you that are working with those, there's a guidance here. You know, there's a lot of sacred wisdom and knowledge, and this is within you. We're talking about the mind and the subconscious here, if not interdirect travel. Let yourself observe with no judgment to see clearly. Who are you? Who are you at the core of you? Use your creativity to receive these answers. Fulfilling melody. Definitely fulfilling some sort of purpose, passion, some sort of, well, these seeds. You know, when you have these moments where you remember this space and time. I was doing a personal read earlier, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember this. So it was so interesting how that came about. Ooh, what's your obstacle right now? Okay, and then I want to pull 2 cards as well. This is also another new deck that I got, which I think is absolutely beautiful. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it is a beautiful deck. Got the Ace of Cups here at the bottom with the Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, this is tethered and tied to this overwhelming, powerful electromagnetic field that you have pulsating in your chest. It's like a very strong heart. It's a will to survive. You know, it goes beyond that. A healthy Mercuba, a healthy body. What's an obstacle at this time? The 9 of Cups. So maybe this does have to do with drinking here. You know, the Ace of Cups, I see that. But this person doesn't, you know, most of the time in the 9 of Cups, this person's jumping for joy. They've got wish fulfillment. Sometimes I say this with my overindulgent. Or this could be something that lingers over somebody's head, whether it's overindulgence in alcohol or whatever it may be. Something. It could be eating. It could be not exercising, too much TV. There's something here getting in the way of this creativity in this portal here with the Pleiadians. The portals are of the mind. What we're ingesting, what we're looking into. This person's just kind of gazing off. The 9 of Cups is an obstacle here. Tell me more. Dream interpretation, the 8 of Swords, I'm telling you. The 3 of Swords here. Okay. You're in the middle of looking at something for the truth of what it is, as a starseed, at the tree of it. What's that name of that tree in Avatar that they all go to? Are you coming to the tree? Hunger Games. It's like somebody needs to find the will to fight and to survive here within this. I want to say, when I say as above, so below, it's like something you have retrieved. This flame, this wand, this spark, this passion. Dude, somebody here, look at this wolf, this dog that's like a wolf here. There's something to be excited about here. A new version of you have stepped in. And I feel like it has to do with the shadow aspect of, fragmented aspect of yourself. The High Priestess is here. The High Priestess is here. So the shadow aspect of yourself, perhaps the shadow aspect of yourself is that piece of fear. Let's just say this was rooted in the subconscious, through the DNA. Let's just say back in Druid times, right? When tribes or your indigenous tribes were burned at the, and killed, and, you remember things like that. And you were doing this initially to heal others. 33 as I say this. Thanks, guys, for hitting the like button. knowing that you incarnate into these families, these genetic bloodlines, right? To not only upgrade the DNA, but to bring remembrances back, to seed enlightenment, to be a speaker, to have the courage. You know, like it says here, Pleiadians bring that excitement, that love, that laughter. The shadow opposite aspect of that is somebody who internalizes things, you know, somebody who's afraid to go outside. You know, they're afraid of their own shadow. When they start to get into things, maybe it does terrify them or has terrified you. You know, maybe it's just your overwhelming amount of love that you've had for somebody or something that you've had to walk away from. You know, I said, it feels like somebody's heartbreak is what's led them to this tree, to this wisdom, this sacred wisdom and knowledge within. This is all about going within. See, the Eight of Swords typically is somebody who's in prison, but look, she's going within. She's doing this dream interpretation. I've got the High Priestess standing right out here with the star right behind her. It's your time to shine. You're being helped cosmically. You're within the cosmic womb. You can tap into any information setting that you will allow yourself to. You have the wisdom. It said there in the Pleiadian card, as you were, in the Galactic Federation card, is that they're not infringing upon anybody's will, but those that are willing and asking for the help and the guidance, dear God, please help me, in whatever way, your star families. You've noticed the shit might have gotten a lot harder for you at times, but that was your enlightenment. You know, there could be some things that you're battling with or still struggling with at this time that has, you know, been a part of blocking this creativity or this full connection because of this deep healing. I mean, you came in to cut the bullshit right out of this family line, you know, clearing away ancestral wounds, loss, the way we look at loss, the feeling of loneliness, the feeling of having to look at our own stuff. Why do we use, you know, certain things, women, men? Why do we have a need to feel love, or just like the idea and the fantasy of it, but then when you have it, you slough it off? You know, there's many things that, and as a cosmic child, we're tethered to love, creation. I mean, we remember our civilization, full genocide. We have these remembrances. Some of us are remnants from a very, very long time ago. We carry that DNA, and that means we have these, I heard, brutal awakenings where it's so much. We're trying to figure out how we use that for now. And what we're realizing is it really is an interdimensional thing. This is where these processes and these systems are being broken down and recomputed at. This is where we're going with these guys. It's telepathic. It's telepathic. Some of you are going to expect to get the stray dog, okay? Or you have. You know, I'm hurrying over 12 months, okay? This spirit guide, it's transformer. This dog is like, might be wolf, but it also is, you know, the energy. It's a shapeshifter. Like we talked about the council, the Council of Light. It's almost like this animal was a part of this deepest shadow aspect of yourself, or also carries something like the protector of it. I don't know. It's very interesting how that that comes through. It's almost like the wings, like the animals are the wings. I'm seeing that. There are wings. Our messengers, feathers, ring messages, right? Birds. But there are wings. Because we don't have our wings on our back anymore, now they're by our side. Man's best friend. You know, they alert you before you know of anything else. So you don't have to be a big scaredy cat. The star. I want to say your experience is what's brought you to this part. Without this shadow aspect of yourself, you don't get to go from the Eight of Swords to the High Priestess, you know. That's, you know, from the Nine of Cups, feeling completely empty, to the Queen of Cups, complete self-love here. This is a journey. This has been a journey. And whenever you get into, I mean, when you're in your head like that, I mean, we've all felt there, man, I just can't fucking do this shit no more. I don't want to be here. You know, we feel this deep sorrow, like we know something outside of ourselves, or just we feel connected to the people that have passed on, or, You know, why we run from ourselves. It's like every time we get close to this deeper truth in some ways, there's always that aspect that's like, fuck that. Or, no, we didn't come here to do that. And it's like, I want to say, allow yourself to be guided by your heart. You know, not the pain that was around it, but what was behind those swords. You know, this is only remembering, you know, these are swords, what people say to you. You know, it's words, it's intellect, it's communication. This is what, this mind, this subconscious, what's trapped behind there is a deep, beautiful mind. Congratulations, Art of Pain, for being clean. 6 months off of opiates. I also had to kick that fentanyl. I was smoking that stuff. It was terrible. And that's what I'm saying. It's like maybe somebody here has overindulged. And it's like that's been the thing, that you never want anybody to feel that pain. You never want anybody not to be able to recover from that or feel the depth of loneliness when you've been shunned. You've shunned yourself. And you know, you feel there's no hope left. This is that story. When you've been left behind. Maybe it has just been you and your dog in some way. You know, or whatever it was that pushed you to this point is what's created this inner, your starseed. Yeah, you're special. We're all special, but we all work together. We all need each other's to activate one another within the information that we're giving out, the communications that we have, the frequency at which we're vibrating at, to talk about experiences, to be able to correlate, you know? It's like the Christ consciousness. Look at that. The daddy giving the little girl flowers. Or vice versa. You know, it's a universal gift here. There's a gift here. See, look at this man. You know, it's like getting out of the head and understanding that this peace, this loving peace within you, whatever this is that's pushing you. You know this. You remember this pain. You remember why we go through this. You remember the high priestess is the secret behind it. Of course we would hide the most valuable secret to ourselves to unlock our greatest potential in a place that nobody would want to look, not even ourselves. 30-30 as I say this. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. You guys are freaking awesome. What's up, guys? You would hide it in a place that only you could get through it. It's in the mind. Now I remember. Now I see. Long, long ago. A long, long time ago. You locked it behind the prisons of the walls of your own mind, knowing, you know, what you would have to go through, how big your heart is, what system you come through. It might just be something that you suffered in that genocide on that planet, in that system, you know, that you are the only remnant of. It could be a deep core wound. That really makes me want to kind of tear up right there as I say that. Something that just gets you right in the throat, you know, in the heart. It's like, damn, why do I know this hurt? Or why do this scenario or whatever it is, it really hits home because this is a great awakening. This is within our own being. It's okay to remember and to feel these things, but beneath that and beyond that, it's thoughts. It's always in the mind. You know, what if we are in a virtual reality and we take the glasses off like in player number 1 and we're just here? We're in another world. It's just for a moment. You know, but for us, we feel like we're always online. What if those hours that we are sleep, you know, and it goes so much deeper than that. The heart, the generator. This really is like through meditation or going within, you know. This is really on the innermost parts of yourself that nobody else could get to. You know, nobody else could get to this piece. But the most purity, the most innocent aspect, you know, what really broke you. Got to look at it one last time. Are you willing to heal it and walk through the portal of time? See, and last night's channeled message was somebody who was deciding to walk off from this pain. Remember that it's okay, you can let go. Make the decision. This is what's the entrapment, you know, time after time. This is what gets us trapped here is, you know, leaving humanity or feeling as if we've done an injustice. We see it even in relationships. It's hard for us to let go because we see that we want to help others, right? And we've grown ourselves through that. We find deep appreciation in a lot of small things that most people normally wouldn't. We often are not met with the same love that we give to others. They wouldn't put every starseed in the same fucking state together. You know what I mean? It was at a drop of a hat. We were all just kind of thrown in and mushed around. Can I get a what? What up? What? Okay, I need to clear some of this off. So these guys, okay, these beings, I feel like not only are they helping you upgrade in these ways, right, your star family, they're your guides in many ways. Very much, very pushing, going within, sitting to meditate. Get the lighting, if you need the lighting, if you need the colors. Like, this is my little sacred, it's just a little shed. It's just drywalled. I mean, it's not, but it's just a little something I threw together that I have 5 kids. It's hard for me to find any space where I don't, you know, have a million things going on around me. But I make time to, and I could do a lot better job like this. Trust me, this is hitting home for me just the same. There's deep revelations here that are coming through this too. So if you're wondering, yes, there is the Pleiadians, and then we got the Council of Light. We've got the Galactic Federation. I have been channeling Ashtar. Hypnotherapy is very prominent here. Hypnotherapy, going within the subconscious mind. If you guys, any of you, I'm going to ask my friend if she does virtual hypnotherapy. She's the one who I did my past life regression with. It was absolutely amazing. It was a 4-hour session. She actually did it for free because she had to get so many hours. And I learned so much about myself. I wasn't even close to as awakened as I am now, but it was the starting point for me. It really let go of some blockages within me for me to be able to look at some things. There's something here about that, or that you possess this gift. We all have the ability to be able to do this, but for those of you that are suffering some deeper wounds, or this, you know, starseed, you know, I'm hearing the indigo child mentality, that might be something that you look into, because there is this energy, you know, of worry here. Or it's like, yeah, anytime you're getting ready to go to the new heights, it's going to feel a little scary. It's going to feel like, shit, this is so foreign. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Try something new. You know, allow your creativity. I was watching a guy today. He takes these big old canvases and puts them on it just spins, and he swings above it with buckets of paint with tears in the bottom of them, and just he uses the centrifugal force and just allows nature to take its course. Or he sends a paint bucket out that's on a string. It's just the creativity that is there. There's something here about that, the natural flow of things. You know, it brings enlightenment to others. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who paints here. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, sorry. My whole face felt like I have a whole electro force field of cobweb around it right now. Wow. Ugh. Okay. The guidance here. The guidance here to better connect with these councils of light through your dreams, through yourself, aspects of yourself, these experiences, the wisdom that you've had from these experiences in previous lifetimes. How to connect with that. Here we go. Let's get some guidance here. Spirit guides. What's needed here? The card that comes out is Go Within. Go within. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. You guys are so good to me. I love all of you starseeds. I love you all. I hope that all of you find enlightenment along your journey, and may the universe always guide you in the light. Call on the light, the greatest force within. Know that you don't walk alone, and that spiritual attacks are real, and it happens within the mind. They attack the mind, and then they get through the spirit and through your force field. Strong minds, hearts and minds. Hearts and minds. Go within's out here. Any other guidance? Holy Spirit, holy angels. This is a test. Balance. And reflection with renewal. Okay. We've got going within. Test. Life's challenges are opportunities for growth. You may be facing a difficult decision or situation, but don't shy away from it. Embrace the test and you will energize yourself. You will become stronger and wiser. Go within here. Balance. Balance is key to harmonizing life. Have you been feeling out of sync? Adjust how you spend your time and energy to ensure you maintain a healthy equilibrium. I did feel that energy of, needing to get back into, maybe we've let ourselves slip in some ways. We've got reflection here. Reflection brings deep insight. Have you been avoiding self-reflection? Take time to sit with your thoughts and feelings. Your inner world holds your answers that you are seeking. Go within, mates. Take a wee little glimpse at what's been hiding. Do you see numbers in there? Looks like I see a 9 and an 8, or is that an 88? Hi, Greg. Hi, Neutral. You've got renewal. You are entering a phase of renewal and refreshing energy. Have you been feeling worn out? It's time to refresh yourself, whether by resetting or changing your environment. New energy is on the way. All right? And you've got telepathy out here. I love these cards. And it's like that going within. That's the connection right there. Your intuition is connecting you with others. Have you experienced moments of deep understanding within somebody? Pay attention to these subtle connections. They could hold the answers that you need. I want to say also, too, if you're getting called out to go have lunch or to have coffee, go do it. Go get away from the same old mundane. Experience other people and other energies. It is about energies. What the energy people are in as well. And energy is always changing. Okay, I'm going to read from the Go Within. Of course, that card comes out. I thought that was cute. Man, I'm just really liking these new decks quite a bit. Go within, number 59. Geez, I'm losing my mind. Quiet the mind and the soul will speak. Housed within each one of us is a bright, loving spirit that is connected to all that is. This spirit knows no lack or limitation or restriction. It is safe and secure, and it is aware of your true purpose. If you are seeking solutions, questioning your belief system, or seeking harmony and peace within your life, take some time alone to connect with your higher self, which is the spirit that lies within you. In order to connect, allow space for the illuminated thoughts of your higher self or for higher consciousness to enter your mind and withdraw from the outside world. The solutions that you seek are always available to you via your higher self, but only if you silence the mind to hear them. This calls for meditation. Meditation affords you the opportunity to receive wisdom from the realm of your higher self. By going within and meditating, you will bypass negative mental chatter of your ego. Meditating and opening your mind to connect with your higher conscious will help you find solutions, understand your true motivations and intentions, and provide you clarity and clear direction about the appropriate steps to take. To go within, close your eyes, then balance one hand over your heart chakra, center of your chest, and the other hand over your solar plexus chakra, your stomach region. Hold your breath for 5 seconds, then exhale for 5 seconds. As you maintain this breathing pattern, listen closely to the small, still voice within. Remember, your ego speaks very loud, while your higher self will respond in a soft, comforting whisper. Trust the message you receive and act accordingly. We're getting called out, guys. We're getting called out on our ish. I feel a lot of people getting back into exercising and getting their personal health back in shape, they're back in order. Clearing out the body. Vegetables are needed. I think there's a need for a cleanse here, whether it's just like take the next 5-7 days and whether you get some root extract or some teas or really just cleanse out your eating, really focus just on your intention with your food, being cognizant of what you're eating, the sugars you're intaking, and really taking care of your body. That's going to also help the mind. You've got the strength to change out here. All right, guys. Let's get an angel number for the collective. Okay. Angel number for the beautiful collective. 0110-1122. Belief systems. There really is something about belief systems being challenged here in a big way. And that could feel very uncomfortable right now at this time for some of you as you're kind of looking through what you used to perceive through a new lens, whether you're becoming more open to something that you once weren't before, or you're allowing yourself the grace to shed the skin, for the eyes to be able to close and be like, well, I can't see. For that big eye to be open, you have to have trust. I want to open my eyes, I need to see. Even God spoke through the burning bush, right? He didn't forgot who it was. Was it Moses? Who went up on the mountain? Even he couldn't look at him, And that's all. We all know that's symbolic. Thank you for my cards the other day. You're so sweet. Thank you, Neutral, for the $4.99. You're so awesome. You're very welcome. Go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. Gratitude. And I have so much gratitude for you guys in the way you support the channel. The personal reads, the, liking is awesome. It's the best way you can support. Sharing the videos. You guys are so great. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Your dreams. We got dream interpretations out here. What are some of the strongest spiritual gifts that are becoming prominent right now throughout the collective? What are your guides really nudging you towards to work with, to deeper understand? The hypnotherapy is really there to get into the subconscious mind. Some Joe Dispenza, positive affirmations here. It's like reprogramming the mind, clearing out that, getting really, I know there's been it's been windy over here. The weather's going to be changing, getting out in nature, listen to the crickets sing. That's all great medicine. Leaning up against the tree, laying out in the sun for a little bit, putting your feet in the grass. Those, going sitting by water, doing something you normally wouldn't do. Go for a brisk hike that might challenge you a little bit. Challenge yourself. Get into new energy. And that's where these whispers happen at, is in those moments, that hike, finding those rocks. Your most prominent gift is angel readings. We talked about, angels and aliens, outlaws and angels. devils and angels, whiskey and fire, bad reputations you can't deny. You're being called to communicate and convey divine messages of guidance from the angelic realms. The angelic realms, connected to a higher conscious realm. Anything else for this beautiful collective? Astrology, studying of the stars. Interesting, starseed. Placements within your chart. This is very beautiful. You're being called to explore astrology to gain deeper insights revealed by planetary positions for a deeper understanding of the soul's journey. See, and this is what it is. Akashically, this is a soul's journey. We're trying to bring back aspects of our soul, you know, that get tethered and torn within the strands of time. Strands of time being DNA, right? The double strands. Genotype. Those are very interesting cards that we got tonight. Let's get a message from your future self, your higher self that's working with you right now. I'll leave that one out. You are a beacon for others to follow, so don't hide the bright light that you are. We're talking about light and frequency, sound. Light, frequency, and sound. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go. Let your true colors show so your tribe knows who you are. It's okay to let go and be different. It's okay just to be who you are, to express yourself. But you got to make a change somewhere, and that's by doing something you normally wouldn't do. There's a need to exercise your free will and to push yourself. Your shadows are just hiding the light right now. Everything is coming into light. We talked about that shadow aspect. It's working with that. So to be able to work with that aspect of yourself, say, hey, fucker, we're going to go out. This is the part of me that's depressed or fearful. We're going to go jump. We're going to take this rope and we're going to jump off the, the bridge. Everybody else before you's done it. Well, it seems so scary. Once you do that and you experience something like that, it's like, wow, I can do this. Sometimes it's returning that fragment piece of ourselves that's afraid to die or afraid to get hurt or afraid of fear. And that's what we're here to do, is to conquer those fears and to have courage. I'm not saying go do something stupid. Don't go parasailing if you've never done it. I mean, unless you got a guide. And it sounds like you guys have plenty of guides, but still, you know what I'm saying. Don't listen. This is the wrong time to listen to the small, still voice while you're paragliding. God, are you there? No! Yes, but no! This is not the time. Well, I guess we're going to see if you show up. Fuck it. You said you guys were there. Can you beam me up? I think I torn a wing. My parasailer's down. I don't, apparently. Can I get a little help? I'm caught in a tree. I'm caught between a rock and a hard spot. Oh man, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Forgot what I was gonna say. Be on the lookout for your personal reads. If you guys are interested in a personal read, you can check out the details in my description box. And email me at angeldynasty33. You can get information there too. Thank you guys for your beautiful emails. I am still catching up on those. I love you guys so much. And every way that you support the channel, thank you for being a beacon of light for others. Remember, the only way, you got to share your experience. It's why you go through the stuff that you go through. It's not just to sit on the sidelines and be like, wow, I made it out. You've got family, you've got kids, you've got friends, you've got people that do look up to you that you met for a reason. Doesn't mean you have to go save everybody. This is just about being who you came here to be. When you're brave and courageous and you stand in that light, it allows others to have trust that they can do it too. Especially if they know your checkered past, or they know that you didn't grow up with a silver spoon and the things that you've gone through. It's that you have that spirit of love and kindness, that you are connected to these things. You're just guided to do work that they can't. They need to work through us. That's how we're saving the planet. I love you guys so much. Guys, go check out the last couple live reads. They were pretty good. There's lots of good shorts in there. I love you guys. You guys are so amazing. And you're always on time. Hope you guys can check out the replay. I believe it's up right after. By the way, if you guys want to check out the live chat during a replay, it takes about 5 hours, but in the comment section, you can slide it, go into the comments, like before you click on it, and you can slide it to the left and you can see the live replay. I always get a kick out of the chats. Paging Dr. Herman. By the way, has anybody seen Bill tonight? Joshua Bart, I love your energy, Casey. Thank you. Love you, Wade. I'll see you soon, too. Wonderful show. Thank you. Ryan, you're so awesome. I'm pretty fly for a white guy. What time tomorrow night? I will probably be on about a little bit later. We're having fried chicken, family dinner fried chicken cookout tomorrow night at the house. I would like to be eating by 6:30 probably, more like 6:30. So I'll probably be on live tomorrow around 8. We'll say 8 at the latest. I'll do, try to keep it to an hour live, and then I'm going to be knocking out some more personal reads and spending my time doing that. I love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I know. I always look for my favorite readers too. Baddison Tarot is she's another one I really like to watch. And Cindy too. Awakening Soul, or I posted her today, reposted her stuff. The Galactic Line 104, 144. Why do I say 104? That's got to be a number for him. He's another amazing channel. His name's Wes. You guys check out Constant C. There's a lot of great readers out there. You guys, you're be aligned to who you're aligned to when you need to. Make sure you guys use your discernment. Say your prayers, connect, listen, take your spiritual baths, salt baths, take care of yourself, get out in nature, drink plenty of water, and really work on a fruit diet, vegetable diet. I mean, you can have your meats and stuff too, but really focus on incarnating, bringing in some more nutrition to so you can clear that portal and that gateway, detoxing just from a lot of things. Even if it's just TV or your phone in your hands, really take some time to yourself. Even if you just do it for like 4 hours a day, really, or an hour a day, focus on time for just you. Self-love goes so far. Your vessel is the connection point. It's the antenna. Keep it pure, keep it clean, and keep love in your heart. Love you guys. Kisses from Idaho.